Creed Valhalla. 63rd live stream of nearly 200 hours of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. If you missed the stream this morning, it was mega. Absolutely amazing stream. We had lots of people viewing, lots of comments. Massively appreciate all of you. But the big thing is we finished so much. So we finished the Animus storyline and got to see the last part, which was incredible. We finished Asgard. We finished clearing Norway, and we're now in Hamtunscire, and we've started the Hamtunscire arc. And yeah, it was the reason we're streaming a second time in the afternoon and doing the same game again is just because of how popular this morning's stream was, and everyone wanted us to carry on. So we said yes. We said we'll carry on this afternoon with another few hours, see how much more we can get done. So we are going to see how far we can get. So I'm just filling in the YouTube side, and then we will carry on. But yeah, it was an amazing stream this morning. There were so many people joining in. It was incredible. I really appreciate everyone. The new subscribers, all the likes, all the comments. Really appreciate everyone. And yeah, we are so close to now finishing Assassin's Creed. Once it's fill in the YouTube side, I will load it up and we will be off and running again. Hello gaming, how are you? But yeah, just a massive thank you to everyone this morning for all the likes, the new subscribers. Really appreciate it, guys. Absolutely appreciate it. And you know, you guys wanted to see more. This is why we're back this afternoon. It wasn't my intention. I have found something out in my lunch break though. I found a couple of things out that I want to change things a little bit. So, bacon sandwich. Bacon sandwich, that's what I had, gaming. Thank you. What about yourself? What did you have for lunch? So a couple of things I kind of need to mention quickly. We are going to have some issues with streaming next week. As I completely forgot it's half term next week. So my other half has taken off because I can't look after my little boy because of how I am at the minute. She has taken it off to look after him, which means we cannot stream during the day next week at all. Does mean we can do evening streams, and we should be done with Valhalla. I'm hoping the River Raids doesn't come out next week, because that will mess things up for me massively if I can't do them right from the get-go. But yeah, as it stands, it looks like next week we will not be able to live stream during the day. Just for next week. Only because it's half term. So I'm just advertising the stream. I think we hit highest views of a stream this morning as well that I've done so far. Sorry, I'm still typing Helm. There we go. Sorted. It was a lot this morning. It was just short of 50 views, which is definitely the most I've had, I believe. Not on a video, an individual video, I've had over 200. But a live stream itself, I know a lot of them didn't stay very long. None of them joined in chat, but all the views were appreciated, whether it's for 5 minutes, a minute. You know, and we gained a new subscriber. I don't know who it was, but whoever was the new subscriber, thank you very much. Very appreciated. So yeah, next week, I'm really hoping the river raids don't drop, because we will not be streaming during the day at all. So we're going to need to have a look at what we're going to do next week. I can make decisions over the weekend. I'm sure there's things we can look at doing. Obviously the evenings live streams are shorter. So next week, because of half term, will be a little bit different to normal. But we'll find a way. This is kind of going to be similar to when I'm working and stuff. So we'll find ways to do things. It's fine. We'll figure something out. We won't not do anything. The other bad news is I cannot live stream tonight because I have a work phone call to have to take. That's quite important. So unfortunately there'll be no live stream tonight. But we've got, by popular demand, we have got a double live stream now. This morning's one, and now we've got this afternoon. So this afternoon's one will be about 3 hours, roughly, is my plan. So a decent amount of time to see how much more we can get done. Noodles. That's what I'm doing for dinner, to be fair. I'm doing stir fry this evening. But yeah, so although we won't be live streaming tonight, we'll be back tomorrow morning again for another long live stream. Depending how much we get done this afternoon, depending on where we start tomorrow, my thinking is tomorrow we should be able to finish stuff if we don't do it today, plus also some exploration, some mysteries, so maybe some trophies, that kind of thing. Right, so from this morning we had the issue we couldn't go and clear this wealth, as it wouldn't allow us. It just wouldn't, the key isn't there, it won't spawn correctly. I think it is story locked, and this is my issue because we've got Guthrum with us. I think a lot of stuff is going to be locked because of Guthrum following us. So we're going to head straight for the blockade. I think that is the only thing we can do at this point. It does change my clear as we go kind of thing, but only because he is with us. He is, although you can't see him at the minute. He's following, as we found. But that's not a problem. We can come back. We know it's there. The main thing is knowing it's there. Because obviously with my difficulty settings for exploration, unless you found it, it won't show up. So at least we know it's there. But we will now head to the blockade to try and free our men. There he is, see? See, I wonder if he's the one causing that not to spawn correctly. Right, so enter the blockade. I did consider doing it from this side of the river, but I think we should head over. And as soon as he stops following us, at least then we can then clear stuff as we go, even if we head back. If we managed with the viewpoint, I'm surprised he didn't stop us doing that, to be fair. But let's see how far we can do in Hamtunscire. A little part of me is tinged with a little bit of sadness with the fact we are nearly finished. Because we've done so much. It's a bit, I don't know, it's coming to an end. It's that realisation. Okay, we've got to rescue the Danes. They're here somewhere. It's quite a big one compared to what we've declared previously. Guthrum is on our side though. I don't know how that means if we can do stealth or not. If we can do things...
This is the blockade. The hostages must be in these buildings. Guarded. What is your plan?
We can tread quietly so as not to alert the guards. But I can raid this place in moments with my crew.
I will follow your lead.
Oh, so we can actually call our crewing to raid it. Okay. Well, let's raid. I'm happy to raid. Yeah, I've got the season pass. I'm trying to think how you said to pronounce your name now. As move way. Was it? I think is that how you said it was to say? Yes, I've got the season pass. So DLCs, the minute they are out, depending on if I'm back at work or if I'm still have a broken back. But as soon as we can, yes, we will be playing them and live streaming them. They're due out in February, and I'm not allowed back at work for at least the whole of February, and the likelihood probably March. So we should be able to hit them as soon as they come. So yeah, and we will live stream them like everything else with this. With the raids anyway, we'll live stream and concentrate on talking. It's so difficult to do it all at the same time. And the Irish DLC will live stream and my men finally arriving. They took their time.
Fred, you have my gratitude.
It's a big old guy there,
Go to the camp near Chippenham. Find your countrymen there.
Good.
Right, my guys are now arriving at least.
Guthrum, some of your men.
Why can we head this way? Is there anything here? No, it doesn't seem to be. Let's head back up. 3 more men. Oh, I'm going to need a key, aren't I? Oh no, we got a key. We must have got that off one of the guards.
Go there.
Don't you want to go to Chippenham? Spinia? My men are still fighting. Always happy to help my fellow soldiers. Sorry, I will look at chat in a second. Where are the rest of these people held captive? Ah, they're down here. He really didn't see me. Don't be silly.
We have what we came for.
No, we haven't, because there's still men down there being freed. I think they haven't been freed anyway, let's find out.
Are you Guthrum's men?
Aye.
Yeah, there's more down there.
And we will fight by your side.
I will free you, give me a second.
By Thor. Many thanks, friend.
Every Saxon who spat at me will die.
Done.
You will have your chance. But
Cleared.
Don't be foolhardy.
Sorry, I'll catch my chap.
Let your steps take you far from here to a camp near Chippenham.
Yeah, well, yes, we are, but I work for the NHS. So I would normally be at work, but because I was involved in a motorcycle accident, through no fault of my own, I will say straight away. People assume if you're the one riding the motorbike, it's your fault. A car pulled out on me. I've got 2 fractured vertebrae in my back, so I've basically broken my back. So because of that, we've got to follow Guthrum. I just want to, don't know if there's anything else to collect here. Just have a quick look before we follow Guthrum.
What do you see?
I know he's there. There's nothing here. I was hoping there'd be like a mini wealth or something. Looking at this, there is nothing here to collect. It's a bit boring. So yeah, we are in lockdown though. So if you're not at work, you can't do much else. But yeah, I would normally be at work. But because of my broken back, I am not allowed to work at the minute. Right, come on, Guthrum. Where we go? And I'm at least signed off for the whole of February. I will probably be signed off for March, the way it's looking as well, as it isn't really healing at the point. So yeah, this is why I've been live streaming so much, because I can. And to be honest, my other half is a key worker, so she's working full time. My little boy's at school because I physically can't look after him when she's at work.
We're safe here. Let us speak, Guthrum.
So because of that, he's at school, which I would be on my own during the days normally. So live streaming, if anything, has kept me sane. You know, that's the big thing. So it is thanks to you guys for keeping me sane
Even a surprise
through the
takes
last 2
preparation.
months of
Your bravery,
intense pain.
your leadership, Eivor. You wear it well. You have grown much since last we spoke.
You judged me fairly, Guthrum. Harsh though your words were. But I do not make the same mistake twice.
How is your brother Sigurd?
He lives, a changed man. But he is free of full case torment. That at least was a deed well done.
Will this all be worth it in the end? Everything we have done? Everything we have sacrificed to win this land? Sometimes I dream of soothed black furrowed earth. And blood seeping from seedlings, poisoning our future.
We must believe our way of life will survive. Our fates are woven, but our deeds forge our destiny.
And so to our final battle. We will wait for you at the camp.
Okay. So he will now leave us, so we can now head back north. North, west, and in theory, clear the bits we were going to clear. Holy day.
Guthrum, my Jarl, we must speak.
Another matter that needs my attention. I will meet you at the camp.
That's quite cool how a soldier called him away. That's quite cool. But yeah, so even when I am allowed back at work, we'll stream. It just won't be as often as we have been. And afternoon streams won't really happen because I will pick my little boy up from school and stuff like that. But we'll find a way. Like I say, I've really enjoyed streaming more than I ever thought I would. I kind of fell into streaming. It was never my intention. I was always just going to create videos and content from GT Sport, No Man's Sky. We definitely fell into it. And if anything, to be honest, it's been one of the best things I've ever done. It's helped massively while I've been injured. But on top of that, it's just been really good fun meeting new people and chatting to people like yourselves. So, yeah, really appreciate it, guys. And all the new subscribers and likes and comments. Yeah, it makes you feel good. And the fact that you guys wanted another stream this afternoon. You know, that's the thing. Right. Anyway, instead of me getting all soppy and silly, let's actually crack on with what we're doing. So there's what we're going to do. He wants us to meet him at the forward camp. I want to, yes, but he's now left us, which means I think Chippenham must be up here. I'd guess. If he's meeting us at a forward camp, Chippenham must be around here somewhere. So my thinking is, what we're going to do, we're going to head back across the river. There's a legendary animal here. You can tell by the noise. We're going to, if we can find it on the way, we'll clear it. We're going to clear this bandit camp. Hopefully it will now appear this time because Guthrum isn't with us. We will have a look. I think I saw something up here. An artifact. I think I saw it. So we'll head that way. There's a road leading here, so there's something there. And then we may even raid here. There's obviously a mystery here. We've got to find this another clue to the order, which is around here somewhere. There's lots to do. I do want to do the main story, but I don't want to finish the main story without clearing the way I've been playing all the way through, really. So let us head back across the bridge. We've got to find this legendary animal somewhere over there. I want to clear that side of the map, the west side of Hamtunscire, like we cleared the Isle of Wight. It makes sense to clear it as we go. We don't need to fish anymore. We don't need to keep stopping the fish, as we have got the fishing trophy already from fishing as we go. That's my biggest advice to you, as midway. I'm going to try and remember how to say it. As soon as you leave Norway and go to England, fish as you go, because finding
meeting his end at the Avon River, west of Hamtunscire. I fear the worst, but I must know.
Okay, hang on a sec. So his comment just then was to travel to see if Uber died, which I think is here. So I'll leave a marker there. He wants to see if Uber did die there. So that's something to look at. But I'll try and listen to what he's saying at times, because he'll point you in different directions. But yeah, my biggest bit of advice to you, something's been destroying stuff here, is fish as you go. We managed to finish the fishing quest quite easily. We just had to go back to Norway when the game told us to go back there to finish off the fish there, and it was all because we were fishing as we went. It makes life a lot easier. Keller, who has joined in the live streams and chats in the streams, he didn't clear as he went, and he struggled to get the fish and got quite annoyed with it because of it. So yeah, my biggest advice when it comes to fishing is do it as you go. Right, legendary animal type. I don't know which one this is. I don't know what it's going to be. There's a lot of dead animals around. What a day! 2 of them. Elder lynx and a young lynx. Oh wow, okay, lynx. Wasn't expecting these. An elder and a young. So you've got to be aware of where they're both running from. Normally I would try and take out the weak points. That young lynx comes up. But it's trying to have the time to shoot an arrow at them before they run at you. I took one of the stamina off. I can't even decide which one to go for more, the young or the old. I've got no dodges left. Have now. They caught me as I used the axes. Makes a weird noise, don't they? Looking for the other weak point, to be fair. They're doing damage, but it's just got to be quick. They're so quick. Axes do help massively. And that will help. Slow down time. Oh, a lynx on me! How do I get the lynx off my back? I can't get the lynx off. I'm healing. I'm gonna die because I can't get the lynx off my back. There's no button to get the lynx off my back. I can't do anything. I'm sure I'm about to lose all my health. Oh, I've got it. It's now got off. Finally, they got off. I've used all my health, all my rations, just to survive that small lynx jumping on my back. Oh, it's back on me. I don't know how I got it off. Oh, aim the arrows. They're fighting amongst themselves. Carry on fighting amongst yourselves. The elder lynx we've nearly got. Ah, young lynx went at me. Elder lynx we've now got stun attack. It's not killed it. Oh, it has killed it. I think we've killed the elder. Young lynx left. Just gotta be careful of that diving on me. Right, we've now got... I thought we had the last stamina down, but we didn't. We've knocked it down there, though. Come on, I want that last stamina down. With no dodges left. The arrows do a good job. We've done it. Wow, they're quick. Master Hunter. I would assume we've now finished every legendary animal. I haven't handed them all in, admittedly. Wildcat's head. That was difficult. Only because when it jumped on me, I didn't know how to get it off. But that was that was difficult. Yeah, once that was on my back, I was just tapping my health, trying to not die to it. That was mad. Alright, anything else to grab while we're here? I need help. That's where we're heading. There's something in its lair, by the looks of it. That was mad though. Absolutely mad. But we did it. We managed, we survived. I don't know how we did, but we did. Wowee. One of the most intense legendary animals I think I've done so far, to be fair. Right, we need help. I definitely need to stock up. I was fully stocked until that lynx jumped on my back. That got us, killing the squirrel got us some. But yeah, as soon as that lynx was on my back, that's what messed up my rations. I was fine until that point. But a bit of hunting will soon have rations back. And we're heading to the bandit camp. I'm hoping it's spawned correctly now Guthrum isn't following us. Kind of the hope. I don't know if I've mentioned it before as well, as midway, that there is a glitch that you need to be aware of. I don't want to spoil the game for you at all. But when it comes to upgrading rations and your quiver, he is now here. So yeah, this is spawned correctly. Now Guthrum isn't with us. Upgrading your rations and your quiver, don't fully upgrade one of them until you have nearly finished the game. There is an issue with spawning fabric. That if you fully upgrade your quiver and your rations, you need some spare to do an altar, a mystery. And if you fully upgraded them both, it won't spawn any more fabric, which means you can't finish a mystery. So I left my quiver one off fully upgraded until I did that, just to be sure I didn't get the glitch. So just to be aware of, I don't want you to ruin your own game by doing it and finding out you've got an issue. Okay, we need to get in here. We need to take out these bandits. Just trying to find a way in. In here. The key is over here. I missed him. Got him but didn't kill him. I think I've just alerted them all. Although, because it's very... That should be the key. It's very misty. I don't know if anyone can actually see me. No one... It's very misty, foggy. I don't know what you call it, to be fair. It's very weird. I'm pretty sure the noise of me going in here, though, is going to alert. Maybe not. We've got the key, though. Hello, Keller, how are you? Yeah, it's no longer empty because the reason it was empty was what I kind of thought was Guthrum was following us as part of the mission. So it was empty because of that, because obviously we wouldn't be here with Guthrum. So we needed to finish Guthrum's mission for it to then allow us to come here. Don't? Okay, do that. I wasn't going to do that. We don't have to clear this, but I will. There is a mini well here as well. So I thought while we're here, we'll clear it. It's all really misty, isn't it? It's weird. Not bad weird, just weird. Okay. Assassinate. I don't know if I assassinate who's going to see me. Oh, too late. I'm doing it anyway. Yeah, they've seen me now. Can't see anyone. The only problem with this fog, it cannot for the life of me, without open sight, see anyone. But I'm also assuming they can't see me very easily.
We can handle it.
Can't see a thing. This is. And there was a mini wealth here, I'm pretty sure, which is actually why we were still going rather than just leaving it. Because I was sure there was a mini wealth. Right, we loot the chest. Anything else in here? Any more for any more? There's 2 people left. We might as well take these both out. And then I think we've fully cleared this bandit camp. Can't see what is behind. Oh, is he actually in? He's in the shelter. Okay. Okay, noise of us entering. Loot. So weird. You can't see anything in here. Right, I think we're done. We better send the Raven up to double check.
Cast about this land.
Oh, there's still a guy in the lookout tower. We've somehow managed to avoid. It's a light. There's no mini wealth. I think we're done. I could fully clear it by taking out the lookout tower. I didn't mean to auto aim like that. Didn't kill him though. Didn't kill him. But he's dead now. Done and done. I think this is the entrance. Yeah. Perfection. That's the way you clear a bandit camp without being able to see. You're still on Days Gone, nice. How are you? Any more hordes?
Show me what lies.
Okay, so up here there's an artifact, so that's where we're going to head. And I don't know if we'll encounter anything else on the way. I'll go away from this fog. Obviously we need to go to Uber and have a look at there as well. Still wish we would. That reindeer! Finally reindeer, come here. I need a reindeer. Where's he gone? Got it. Can I finally get reindeer hooves? No. Still no reindeer hooves. It's one of the first missions we were given in Norway and I still can't do it. It's one of our final things to do in game would be to find them. Where's he gone? Really? 3? Reindeer antler. We have 1. I think that's our first ever reindeer antler. Which also means we need more. So yeah, we've finally got one of 3. This will be one of those panoramic viewpoints. So if you see these around anywhere, these are always panoramic viewpoints. These are, I think these are incredible, personally. I will always have a nice look whenever we come across them. Very misty view today. Yeah, I think they're cool. Alright, just because they're here we'll clear these. Still need rations as soon as we come across them. But we're heading up to where them stones are up there. That's where we're heading. I believe there's an artifact from what the Raven told me. And then we need to head probably to where Uber was supposedly killed. That's a raid. And the forward camp is somewhere nearby. But we're heading up here first. I was just seeing if there's anything else around, to be honest. Lots of leather. Could be reindeer. So this is wait so long in game to find them. It's one of the first ever quests you get given. Hunting quests. The fact we haven't been able to finish it until right towards the end game is actually really amusing. I know a lot of people have seen them putting in their Facebook groups and complaining that they can't find any reindeer. And they've finished the game and all this. I find it...
Get the murdering heathen!
These are revenge bandits. We've had these all game. And we don't really know the reason they come for revenge. You get a revenge note telling you that it's revenge for someone you killed. But I don't know who it is. I assume early on in the game we killed someone. And they've all game they've been after us. As I was saying though, with the reindeer, I find it really amusing that a quest you get given first thing in the game, in your first in Ravensfort, in Norway, is reindeer antlers, 3 of them, and you can't do it until towards the end. I think that's brilliant. I think logistically and gameplay wise, I think that's an amazing way of doing it. A lot of people won't agree. I know it's frustrated a lot of people. But yeah, I find it really amusing that they've done that. We're finding reindeer everywhere now. They're not all giving us antlers, admittedly. That didn't give us any antler. But we know they're here. So this is obviously where you get the antlers from. We've actually gone past where we're heading. We need to go back. Or up. But yeah, it might just be me that finds that amusing. But I do think it's hilarious. I know you can find them in Norway. There are other places you can find them. But we have not seen them all game after all the exploration we've done until now. And if we have seen them and killed them without realising, they haven't given us antlers. Well, they do, just in certain areas. Like they are in Norway. I think they're in Leicestershire as well. We've just not been lucky enough to get any antlers. It just doesn't seem to hit. And you can, like that one, we killed it, didn't get any antlers, which is quite normal. But yeah, I know there's been a lot of complaints. Oh, there's enemy here. Right, and this is one of the Roman masks. Oh, you're down. Goliath. There you go, away, Goliath. These haven't got a weak point on their leg anymore, I've noticed. Whereas normally they have a weak point on their leg. Love that back drop over the back of them, roll over. I love this bit. There's so many little things in game that no matter how many hours we put into it, there's still little things like his little roar at the Goliaths whenever he takes one down like that. There's something that just every time makes me think that's brilliant. There we go, Roman artifact. I don't know how many we need to still collect of those before we've collected them all, to be fair. Okay, what else is here? There's an opal. Is there anything else this side? So I'm just looking to see if there's anything else we need to go further for before we head to Uber. Or where we believe Uber to have been killed. We actually don't know for definite. It's a shame if that's how he's gone though. Right, let's have a look. So we're here currently. The meeting point is here. So for that, what have we got so far that we know where stuff is? So we haven't even been here. I wonder whether while we're here, we should clear this whole area of anything that's there. Then we'll head back across to the Uber place. Obviously there's all this. We'll head to Uber to see if we can find out what happened there. Mystery. May even head up to this mystery and head over here, which is where we should get a second clue to the oil. Then maybe head down raid. Well, no, we do have to go across here, and I'm wary of story locked things. But at the same time, I'm trying to clear as I go. Plus, I kind of want to find more reindeer now as well. Not sure about ore at this point. We're just going to undo the map, see if there's anything in this corner. It means we don't then have to come back later on. Nice. As well, that's the other thing. Nothing showing up. Good indication generally is the mini wealths generally. If you see a mini wealth, there could be something more there. Reindeer or deer? What do we reckon? I think that's just a normal deer, isn't it? Yeah, that was just a normal deer, I believe. These will still give us rations and things. Oh, we're full rations again now. And we should have now opened the map up. We have, look at that. Still an edge here we didn't redo. We should have stayed close to the edge, to be fair. We'll head down though. Open the whole point up. This is all this area. Because these are the kind of places you don't explore. Well, if we hadn't done this in Nottinghamshire, we wouldn't have found Santa's sleigh. And if you don't open these up, it could be one mystery or one artifact that you're missing. And it's because you just haven't gone this far. So it's nice to open it all up, just to be sure. In my eyes, anyway. Plenty of deer. There doesn't seem to be any reindeer there, though. This will be a panoramic viewpoint again. Which again I love. It's going to be over the sea, though. I think you're going to get a massive view this time. Well, there's a whole bit of down there, isn't there, you can go down to. I don't think there's much there though, but because I'm aware of the game hiding things in cliff faces, we will check. This is where people complain that the Raven is useless. I thoroughly disagree. I love the Raven and the way they've used it in this. Okay, there's ore. There's ore. And I believe that is it. So, I'm pretty sure we've cleared. We've opened up the map. There's a little bit we haven't here, so actually we'll clear this. We'll head there. And then I'll just want to ride along here a little bit. I don't even mind if we get... I don't want to go too close because I don't want to start that too early. And then we'll ride across. It won't take us too long to just quickly ride these places. And it just means that we know when we've finished everything, we're looking for one wealth, as always, or one mystery. we in theory have cleared this, but we'll ride back because we probably missed something. Has always been the tone of the whole game for us. But we have to do this because I have the hardest level of exploration on. If you have an easier level of exploration, you wouldn't have to be as thorough.
Survey the area.
And nearly went off the cliff with the horse. You wouldn't have to be as thorough for a lot of this. My question as well is, with a lot of this, there's all this extra bit here that you can go and look at, do, walk around, but there doesn't seem to be anything here. Which, in my eyes, with the way Ubisoft has done things in this game, tells me there is something here, but no one knows what it is or where it is. Maybe it's just me thinking that way, because of how many mysteries and things they've put into the game. But yeah, that's the way I think at the minute with Ubisoft, because of the way they've done things so far. They've been quite sneaky in a lot of it. Okay, so we're keeping an eye out for reindeer. I'll take reindeer at every opportunity, and we're heading back this way. Yeah, we could. What do you mean the right time? What, for these little mysteries that haven't been shown up yet? It could be. Oh, I'm about to fall off the cliff with my horse. Dismount. Oh, I was too busy reading the comments and not paying attention to what I was doing, and I fell off the cliff. I so nearly died. That was bad. I was too busy reading the comments. It could be linked to the Frankia DLC, yes. It could be where you launch. There's loads of that, we don't know. There's loads of hidden stuff here in the game as well. And things ready for the DLC. Like there's 3 skill points or nodes in the skill section. Come on, horse. My horse is... Please don't tell my horse is trapped. Oh, he made it up. I don't need to see how he made it up, but he did. There's 3 skill nodes. Don't put skills into them. There's no point. They're ready for DLCs. There we go. Edge of map. They're ready, and there's things in the game ready for the DLCs. You know, this is all pre-planned in that respect. The only thing I will say is they have said one of these special ISU weapons has not been discovered yet. There is a weapon in game that no one has found. Or, if it has been found, no one's told anyone they've found it, if you know what I mean. Because not everyone streams, not everyone puts everything on social media. But yeah, supposedly there is a weapon in game that no one has found just yet. Which is really cool if that's the case. Because that means there is one hell of a secret out there somewhere. I have my theory of what it could be and where it could be, and it's something we'll look at once we finish the game. We'll do a special stream of mysteries and probably trophy hunting and stuff like that, and I've got a few things I want to go and look at that I think could be quite cool mysteries. Okay.
What do you see?
It's a big rock. There's lots of big rocks like this, and you look at them and go, there must be something around it, and actually there isn't. It was just a rock in a landscape. Which some people look at and think that's a waste. I think it's just a level of detail. Okay, so we have opened up this whole area. Obviously there's still this bit to open, but I'm being a little bit wary because I don't want to do too close to the forward camp to start that bit, because the actual mission is to attack Chippenham. I just don't think it's going to be the end of the arc. I think there's more to the arc than that. So we're going to quickly go and see what happened to Uber. Ivor made a point of talking about it.
Zunin, guide me.
A lot of people will miss that because there will be... There's an opal here. So they have placed this rock here for the fact there's an opal. We don't spend the opals, but we will collect them as we go anyway. We don't go out of our way to get them, but if we're nearby we'll grab it. We generally don't spend it. One day maybe. It's mainly because I'm not a fan of buying Helix credits, and I'm not a fan of silly overpowered, funny looking weapons that don't fit the narrative. But that's just a personal thing. I don't mean that derogatory to anyone if that's how you play. But yeah, a lot of people will miss the little snippets of information that Ivor says when he's talking to himself. And that's the things to pay attention to. So when we was going back across the bridge, he mentioned he wanted to see if the Uber thing was true. There's no mission, but he wants to see for himself. And I see that as, okay, we need to go and check.
What do you see?
In my eyes, that's what he wants to do. So that we shall do. Keeping an eye out for reindeer on the way. I think that's a reindeer. Reindeer, come here. I missed it. How did I miss it? Come on. I'm a poor shot with this horse. I got it. I'm wasting arrows. Antlers. Reindeer. Please tell me I've finally completed that task. I need to check how many antlers I've now got. Reindeer antlers. They're everywhere. I'm not a fan of killing a reindeer, I must admit. It's not on my to-do list. But while they're here, and we've waited all game to do so, I'm not going to turn down the chance. Right. I don't know how many you need for your shop, because the shop has hunting quests as well, and we haven't really bothered handing in too many of those. Reindeer antlers, that's something we've got. I'm curious. These are all not here. They're quest items. These are trade goods. We've got 5. I don't know how many you need for your shop. From none to 4 in a row, I know, and I've got 5 now. 3 are for Norway, so we're going to have to travel back to Norway to hand them in at some point. But we still need to travel back to Norway. There's a trophy for sliding 150 metres non-stop, and it can only be done in Norway, so and we didn't quite manage it when we were clearing Norway. So we're going to head back at some point and we'll hand them in then. The other thing as well, I don't know how many we need for the hunting missions in shop, if we decide to finish them. There's no trophy related to them, so we don't have to necessarily finish the hunting missions. I don't know if they can be finished or they'll just keep respawning, I don't know. Number 6. Because we know we may need them for the hunting lodge in Ravensthorpe, I will keep grabbing them when we see them. There's no reason not to. Every time we see them, I will still collect them. Like I say, I don't know how many you need for the hunting lodge. And they won't all give you reindeers every time. Reindeer? They won't give you antlers every time. I say that as I'm getting loads in a row now. Right, we're looking for the bridge, that's all we're looking for. Let's head to the bridge. In fact, before we get to the bridge, I'm going to give it a quick save. And we're going to head to the bridge, and we're just going to have a look at his comment about Uber. Let us see. Is Uber dead? Is Uber alive? Is he captured even? Hopefully, we'll get answers. And it won't be left as a mystery. Because that's the other thing. Could be. There is no answer just yet. Okay, I might travel by foot. Right, it was by the Avon River. He said, didn't he? What's this? Read. Dear Princess Wag, I will protect with the silver my family is offering you. Hide it inside the ill streets of Sussex. For must. For this vessel I built is your fleet, and I am your army, the endless protector. Hide it inside the ill streets of Sussex. Ill streets of Sussex.
Cast about this land, my friend.
So it's alright. That's just made me start thinking, where's Sussex? That's Wessex. Sussex. Ill streets. I don't know where the ill streets would be. But he's saying he hid something in the ill streets of Sussex. These little things like that, if you read them, I can't guarantee they're all going to lead somewhere. And we did properly clear Sussex. We may have already discovered whatever he hid. Especially ill streets. It's quite specific. Ill streets. Well, the Ills is the Isle of Ills, which is Ely, which isn't in Sussex. And we thoroughly cleared this. But a lot of these things do make you question to go and check these things out. Right, I don't know if it's here. Is this where Uber's men would have been? We know there's a John's Viking recruitment here. I'm not recruiting them. So that's the armour someone's put on their John's Viking. Right, where was Uber's camp? That's kind of my question at this point, is Uber.
Go.
Where would it have been? Would it have been there? Is that why there's a mystery there? It said the rivers was near the River Avon, which is where we are now. I wonder if it is this mystery and it is actually a mystery. Oh, well, they're not mysteries, sorry. I call them the wrong thing. They're world events. I thought I'd try and hit it. Yeah, absolutely. Just send me an invite. Soldierboy _ UDO. It's all the same. Send me an invite. I'm quite happy. And yeah, you can share. See, I've not recruited John's Vikings at all the whole game. Only because what's the point? They don't gain experience. They don't do anything, and the coins you get from them is nothing. When the River Raids update comes out, sharing John's Vikings will be very, very important. I think. The experience points and everything else from that will do a lot. So yeah, I'm happy to. Yeah, add me. And I'll accept in a second.
You there, Dane, come and be saved.
They're baptizing people.
Don't you get tired of all that yelling?
That's his response.
Heathen. Praise God who has brought you here to join us.
My ship is not steered by your god.
Cease your blasphemy! You have been summoned by God to be baptized. Submit or pay the price.
And
What's
how
the
do you
price?
plan to make me?
Faith is our weapon, and the only one we need.
Your threats aren't worth the breath of my arse.
We'll see about that. Faith! Cleanse this pagan scum!
Who's Faith? That's Faith.
Think
Faith.
twice, none. I won't be dying today.
Faith is the only person they need to get people to follow through. And he thought they were, and I honestly thought they were talking about, their faith in God. No, it's an actual person, a nun named Faith. Oh, that's brilliant. I love. There's so much on this that makes me laugh, especially the world events. Did not think there'd be an actual nun whose head we've just smashed in. That is
That's
cool.
the best your god can give. People will worship anyone these days.
Faith! Oh, you monster! How could you? She was so sweet, gentle, and
She was definitely not
delicate.
gentle.
Great. Now I have to find someone else to tell me what to do.
Oh, I love the world events. I think they're amazing. They add so much. Oh, that's hilarious. Proclamation concerning faith. Grab life and strangle it until it believes. Oh, so this is... So the nun Faith who we've just killed, Is that you, Flex Game? That's just popped up. Oh, you won't be able to see it. So Faith we've just killed. This is her Dane non veratus traitoris. Basically her proclamation. Yeah, try hardcore 16. Cool. I'll accept in a second. Grab life and strangle it until it believes. Heaven can be in the swamps if you slay for evil. Mead is better than words, monks and scrolls. Praying is close. Burning garbage is at times healthy and fun. Just don't murder, please. What you make is what you take. Bleed before you pretend to care about a healthy kingdom. Lest be the waters empty, we will eat. Let others decide and see. Good times. Apideos papatos. That is flipping hilarious. I love that it's the top one. It's the strangle it. I think that's brilliant. Right, I'm accepting you now. Anyone else that wants to add me on PlayStation, go ahead. I'll accept as they come in. And then when the update, River Raid update does drop, you can then share John's Vikings. We don't know exactly how that's going to work, what it's going to give you, but it will. I personally feel it will make a big difference. And I think you'll gain a lot more from the more friends John's Vikings you can use. Okay. Uber. The whole point with this was trying to find the Uber. Where did they slaughter him? Obviously he's mentioned it was by the River Avon. So we know this, and this is the River Avon. There is obviously an abbey here. It wasn't Hampton Blockade, we cleared that. Just trying to work out where it would have been. Stone circle, that tells me there could be something over there. Do we need to go into the abbey? I haven't seen anything to suggest it's anywhere here. And this is all Winchester. So I wouldn't have thought it would be there. I've just put a marker down.
Aid me.
Because there's stones there with a circle. Which kind of normally says there's something there. Yeah, I haven't seen anything of where Uber is. It's a small wealth. If anyone has any idea of where I should be looking, go ahead. I thought it was here. There's nothing that tells me there's been a battle, there's loads of dead people. That's a scarecrow. It's like loads of people here. Oh, there is loads of people here, they just weren't moving. It's all farmers. Cows. Yeah, I've not seen anything that would tell me there's loads of blood in the water. I would expect to see blood in the water. And I haven't seen anything that would suggest that just yet. But it could even be at the Abbey. I'm trying to remember where he said it was. Because obviously it's not a mission as such, is it? That's the thing. There's nothing so far. Right, we've done that. Anyway, let's give it a quick save while we're looking around. We're going to head up to them stones because there's generally going to be something there. Just have a look at the map. Avon River is here. Unless we have to go back along to by Winchester. I'm just trying to think where it could be. Because we were here when he made the remark. I might head back to where he made the remark, to be fair, and just... it's not something you have to do, or see, but I'm curious, is he really dead, is he not? Is it one of those other moments where Alfred's lying? I'm trying to get kind of a character take on Alfred. You know, he's got no reason to lie, but I want to know if he is. And Uber's been a really cool character to see. And the remark was made by the bridge. So let's see if he's here, where he could be. Yeah, no worries, Flex Gaming. Thanks for joining, and we'll see you again soon. We were riding along this bridge when he made the remark about Uber. This is why we've put so much time into this. It's because of the amount of time we take looking for these little things that a lot of people just dismiss and not see. These are the interesting parts. We're looking for a camp of sorts, aren't we?
What do you see, Sunan?
What's that there? That's a boat. There's a boat with stuff in it. There's no one saying he's like blooded or... There's a horse there. I'm just trying to think where else it could be. He said along the River Avon, didn't he? His remark was travelling here. That's all Winchester. No, I can't think where it could be. Has anyone themselves found it? Or are we in the wrong place? I don't know, he said it, but this whole, I think this whole river is the River Avon. Yeah, Avon River. So it could be anywhere up here. We could be completely on the wrong track, to be fair. Because we've cleared this. That's the blockade, and I can't see anything. You make this remark across the... Okay, it's something to think about and remember. We are going to try and find Uber. Find out what happened to him. But I don't think it's that way, which makes me wonder. The river runs all the way along. So I think we need to keep an eye out along the Avon River as we go. So, back to what we were originally planning to do. Let's go and find out if these stones up here are anything clear. Then we may probably go and raid the monastery. It's just there. Unless anything else shows up nearer on the way. Mystery.
Go.
What a surprise.
Sunan.
Although this is weird. Okay. I'm not entirely sure what this is going to be. There's two circles. Okay. It is a stones. Take a marker off. Yeah, it is stones. There's two. Let's read. I love these. This whole story is amazing.
Old kings of Wiki still dance with the stones of the Nephilim. I have taught them of the power that sings here. How dare you tamper with these sacred threads? A voice scolded me. You must leave me, he said. Divorced from the Illuminat. His voice waxes and wanes, but a soft song still finds me in my penance. I bend a knee and leave a grain of sand for the old winds.
That is one hell of a story. Okay, so that's the pattern. The Celtic cross, I think that one is. Somehow we've got to make it line up. Definitely going to be a case of finding the right point to stand on, or be at. We've got to be this side. I wonder if we have to be. Is it this one? No, I don't. I think we're too high. There's one there, though, isn't there? So obviously some aren't the ones you need to use, and some are. Don't know if on top is the right place to be. I wouldn't have said so. It's two stone circles. I think it's over here. I think I'm maybe overthinking this. We're looking for the Celtic cross. I'm guessing. I could be wrong on the fact it's not a Celtic cross, but I think it is. With a cross through it. Where is? So that's. That's definitely nearly complete there, isn't it? We're short a bit on the edge. So there's so many different variations. Obviously that bit there is missing an edge, so it's not going to be there. Right. We've got that bit there that could be missing a bit. I don't even know if I'm meant to be standing on these or whether you are just meant to stand on the floor, to be honest. I don't think that's going to work there. I wonder if standing on this one. Under this one. Not that I can see, although on the outside there is more cross. Although, this big, I've gone too far. I do enjoy these. Right, so there's there, but it's not. That's not going to work, is it? Because we're missing quite a bit. There is a bit there. I don't know if that would fit. No. Got to find the right part to stand at to see it all. This is really tall, this one. There we go. It's here. We've got it. It was just figuring them out. Megalith. It's just a case of figuring it out. Looking for something that looked different to where to be. And that part just seemed to be a lot taller. A lot of them are just trial and error. Nice, thank you. It is just trial and error, a lot of them. Right. We also need to go to the festival near... I'm just trying to figure out what order to clear things in, to do things in. We need the clue to the oil. Which investigate the festival near Henge Farm, in the hills south of Stonehenge. So Henge Farm, there's a festival. And Henge Farm is here, there's a festival south. Possibly here. So while we're here, and there's so much to do and clear, I'm just trying to think of the right order as such to do these things in. I know we want to clear the Abbey. We want to meet the rest of our allies to march on Chippenham, which I'm assuming is over here. That is Stonehenge, I'm pretty sure. Got this bit open, we've still got all this to have a look at. It's just working out a way of a decent way of clearing it without destroying the story. But I want to find where the oil is. So I'm going to head to this mystery. We will give it a nice little save. But we're going to head to that mystery. It's still nearby. I kind of just want to find where the oil is. Because I've got a feeling she's not going to be in Hamtunscire. And that means we've only got one more person left then. Which will be the father. I think I've just discovered another mystery. Yeah, we have.
Eyes, my friend.
There's another mystery up there as well. Okay, we're here, we might as well head up. We just discovered it travelling across. It will also make our life of clearing a lot easier later if we travel around as much as possible. Please don't be Cairn Stones. I could be wrong. I've just discovered another mystery as well.
What see you, old friend?
There's a mystery there, and there's a mystery here. Don't follow road, I always press the wrong button. Right, there's a mystery here, it's a lady.
Why did you fashion me from such weak clay?
Okay, there's something wrong with this guy.
You pace about like a dog afraid of a beating. What troubles you?
Oh, stranger. Here's a tale. I love Evelyn, a hunter's daughter. But the hunter's a fearsome fellow. Set me a task, he did. There's an arrow stuck in that tree above that the hunter once fired there. Before any man can have Evelyn, they need to climb up and get it.
We'll go and climb up and get it then.
All failed.
Looks like child's play to me. Maybe I can help.
Oh, you do mean to help me. God bless you.
You'll get the arrow out of the tree. We'll just climb up and get it. What's the big deal? And there isn't. The other mystery here is also Cairn Stones. So I'm pretty sure it's the last one. This was the one we were warned of by Flex Games earlier.
And he does not like visitors.
Does not like visitors, this link. Well, the links didn't last long. What's the note?
This one has a letter.
Letter from
Perhaps
Hunter's
it will shed
Door.
some light on this strange affair.
Osgar, my love, do not be angry. Yes, there were others before you, but Hengist and Sigbert mean nothing to me now. When he came my father's times, both swore they would attempt to, and neither returned. I only assume they fled in shame. I hired to climb a cliff. Do not leave, I added, else Cain will be the only unmarried man left in the village. Okay. So we just look at the arrow. Don't fall off.
You've got the arrow! Praise be to you, stranger! Bring it back, won't you?
Okay. I said it wasn't that difficult, just climb up and get it. Where's the problem? The lynx was the problem. So the lynx had killed the previous suitors whenever they climbed up. So it wasn't the climbing part that was the problem, it was the fact they were unprepared for the lynx. Where is he? Where is he? Oh, he's down there. I thought he'd run away. It's like, don't do that. Go off and be happy.
I have the arrow. Proof of your boundless courage.
Oh, thank you, stranger. I'll name our firstborn in your honor. Swear I will.
What is your name?
What is your name?
Eivor.
Eivor, eh? Huh. Well, maybe just something that rhymes with it then. Would that do?
I found the other suitors. A lynx had made its lair up there. A hunter like Ethelyn's father would have known that.
Oh, surely an innocent mistake. But I must bring him the arrow. He'll be so pleased someone's got it at last.
I found a letter from Ethelyn. Seems she didn't think much
honest.
of you. You were far from her first choice.
Oh, I know. She's made no secret of that. But now they're dead, and I'm not. So tra-la-la.
I am sure her father will be thrilled.
We were honest with him as well and told him about the letter. He didn't care in the slightest. Oh, that's amazing. These world events, no matter how many we do, they are hilarious. I'm really hoping the DLCs that come have more world events that are just as funny. The writers that wrote them, they deserve a bonus. I think they're just incredible. Some of them are just so funny. Yeah, you know you weren't her first choice. Yep, I don't care because they're dead. Another panoramic viewpoint. Look at that, overlooking Winchester. I don't think we've seen Stonehenge from here. Not quite by the looks of it. Okay. So there is now another. This was the one that I think it was pretty. I think it was Flex Gaming told us. Flex Games told us was really difficult. We've already had the issue of 2 hours to complete one Cairn Stones. Yeah, he told us this one was really difficult. This Cairn Stones. I think it might be the last one we have to do. We spent 2 hours on one in Yorkshire, and he was claiming this is harder than Yorkshire. So this could be interesting. That's alright, gaming, no worries. Like I say, people have got lives. I don't expect people to watch all the time. If you're busy, you're busy. I'm quite happy. I will talk to if there's no one watching, I will still be talking to myself. This is why I stream, because I don't sound like I'm as mad as I may come across. Right, you've done this time. Well, let's see if I can do it first. Flex Gaming said this was the one he would suggest me watching YouTube for, and I said no. But let me just, you know, I may do it first time. Ooh, that's a little bit unsteady, isn't it? That's not, though. I don't think I should have moved that first rock, to be honest. You had to search it up, did you? Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I think I've gone wrong off the start, to be fair. There was one already flat on there, and I'd moved it, and I don't know if I was wrong in doing so. I still don't find these too bad. Okay, they can be a little bit frustrating. They're not. 2 hours to do one was very frustrating, admittedly. Okay, the issue is it's just this flat. This bit isn't flat. The bit you're trying to put him on isn't flat. That's all it is. So it's about making it flat. It's wobbling. I'm good, thank you, zombie. How are you? Long time no speak. Okay, that was me saying, well, it can't be that bad. Well, I've just changed my mind already. Right. Can we do this one? Still on there. It's got to go quite high, hasn't it? That's the issue. You're going very, very high with this. Not good. If only they made a game with no gravity. It's never going to stay. Okay, let's rethink our battle plan, shall we? I did wonder if that needs to be this way to cope with the angle. No, it's leaning. That's an angle, isn't it? I'm trying to allow for that angle of the rock you're basing on. Then if you can straighten it up on top. Whoa, that's got a little bit of a movement to it. Bye bye. I knew it was going to fall over. They should have come last night, it's funny. This is the last one, I believe, Keller. Just getting your day started. Started, zombie. Nice. My day's, what, over halfway through now. How's things in general, though? How's YouTube going, in fact? I think my plan of trying to make this an even part on the bottom isn't going well. That's going to fall. Okay. Let's rethink this plan, shall we? I think you need a base. So we could start on the ledge, but my issue with that is I personally feel you're not going to get the height as easily. I think you need to be on this bump here because of the height. So just need to get that to settle, which we have. The other issue here is the angle this bends at. Try and make that as square's the wrong word. Not do that, basically. Okay. Shall we try game plan number 25 million? I'm going to try a little bit of reverse psychology on myself. That's because before when we were doing these, we were taking the mickey how easy they were, and then we've struggled for a few since. So it's easy, basically the issue is. Oh, it's not easy, sorry, it's really difficult. I'm saying it the wrong way around. It's not going to help me. That's not going to help either, is it? I hope it doesn't take 2 hours as well. To be fair, I don't want it taking 2 hours either. So close to finishing the game, why haven't you finished it? I got stuck on stacking some stones. I told my other half about stacking them stones and taking 2 hours. She was like, "Well, why just not? Why did you carry on doing it?" Because I need to finish it. I can't not. She was like, "Well, I just would have not bothered." But no, that's not how this works. Okay, why am I struggling? All we need is a strong base. Okay, that's a base. I wouldn't say strong, but it's a base. Definitely not strong, because I just fell off. I just need to accept a friend request. Right. Sorry, my door's just gone. Bear with me a second, let me just go and answer the door. Every time someone knocks on the door, I have to rush to answer it, and I always regret rushing, because obviously with a broken back, rushing is not good. Right. Okay. I just accepted a friend request from whoever sent me one. Start with the snowman kind of stone. I don't know. Helpful, Keller. Very helpful. Thank you very much for that ingenious suggestion. No Lamborghini reference this time. Gaming, if you want to give us a clue, go for it. I don't mind. I'm not spending 2 hours stacking stones. Looking on the others, there is a base. All of them have a small base. That was you, Soldierboy. Cool. Well, I've just accepted it, okay? Thank you. So when River Raids come out, we can share clan members. Fun fact, in days gone there are stacked stones, you can push them to full. Seriously. So we spend all our time stacking them in Assassin's Creed, and in days gone you spend your time pushing them over. Name them 1 to how many there are. There's 5. There's big, bigger, small, medium, and medium. No, that's not very helpful in the slightest, I know. I couldn't resist. But yeah, you've got the biggest one, which is here. It doesn't like to stand up. With a curved top, which makes me think that's last. I think that's last. Yeah, so when the River Raids, that update comes out, gaming, you should be able to recruit, and there'll be more of a reason to recruit other people's Joms Vikings. You can, mine should occasionally show up for you now, and vice versa, but I don't recruit any at the minute, mainly because I've never seen the point. I know there's a Ubisoft trophy for accruing a certain amount, but currently, in my eyes, you don't gain. Alright, you gained a little bit of silver. It's telling me I could do it here, but I can't see me getting the height there. That's why I want this boost. But yeah, mine might show up at some point. Mine's fully dressed in Kalingian gear currently. So bring out the 2 small ones. So that's a small one, and that's a small one. Although that was the one I was calling medium, and then this one is like a weird looking one. There's my choices. Don't go too far. The screen's moving too far. There we go. That's my choices. You think I need to start with the pizza slice one. Which one are we calling the pizza slice? I'm loving the names, guys, but which one's the pizza slice? None of them look like triangles. Which one are we saying? This way, that one possibly pizza slice? So it's a kind of solid base. To be fair, that is a quite solid base. Right. I think this one, because of the curved top, needs to be last. The little one. But the second small one too. Oh, what, you mean double stack the small ones? That one. We're going to double stack the smalls, are we? Oh, what was a little bit, wasn't it? Okay, we've double stacked the small. I kind of want to... I think the largest one is last. In my eyes. Just because of the curve. Although that's got a curve as well, hasn't it? The little one, but the second small one, no. What are you saying no to? Take the one you put on off. You told me to put the small one on. So the problem is there's a slight delay. You want me to use this one, don't you? Was that the one you meant to use? There's always a slight delay in what I'm doing to what you're seeing. It's only seconds, but it's enough for me to, to mess it up quickly. What do you want about this one then? Although that looks horrendous. Put big one on top of the first one. What, the biggest one? The biggest or the big? Because my concern is the curve at the top is going to cause havoc. I think it's this one. The snowman. Well, the one with the curve, you actually telling me to put... Okay. I'm surprised. The curve at the top would have put me off doing that. It's at one hell of an angle. Doesn't want to stay on that one, does it? Come on, be nice. Snowman doesn't like being on there. Come on, Snowman, bend it sideways. Do you mean lay it down? Like that? Is that what you're saying? I don't think I'm going to get the height though if I do that. I think I can see a Lamborghini. Do you mean like that? I don't... How am I going to get the height? It doesn't like that either. Might be really stupid. That was a rhetorical question if anyone wants to answer. That does not like going next. At all. Right, it's on. It's on. Quick! I don't know how long it's going to stay on, but it's on. Okay. The angle is the problem. Because that is quite a steep angle on the top of that. Which has me concerned. And it is very wobbly. That stayed though. I'm surprised that stayed, but it did. Oh! I don't know if this is ever going to stay. That looks like it's going to fall the first time I try and put this down. Yeah, it's never going to stay. Are you sure about that bottom one? Because that snowman one does not like that bottom one. Right, the bottom one is the one where I feel with the issue. The snowman doesn't like the bottom one. To be fair, snowman doesn't seem to want any of them. But I can't. That is a nice angle. I like that. I don't like that. I didn't want to stay. Maybe the snowman wants the Lambo. Stay! Don't keep falling off. I now understand why Flex Gaming said this might be harder than the 2-hour one in Yorkshire. I think that was on then, I moved it off too quickly. Right. Snowman is on. How well, I don't know. The chance of this staying is going to be small. Ah, no. Right. Thought we had that. Why is that wanting me to start building here? I can't see I'm going to get the height there. You need this boost here for the height. Hang on. That's more solid there. You need to get this to sit better on it. Doesn't want to sit. I'll go the wrong way round. That'd be better. Because there's a slight angle on that one. Ooh. I don't know, that's one hell of a lean, isn't it? Trees in the proximity trap. Yeah, you're confused with games again, Keller. There is no way. That is going to balance, isn't it? Right, okay. That angle is just too great, isn't it? Yeah. That seems quite solid. That's nowhere near solid. I don't use YouTube, you know this. This is the issue. I haven't used YouTube the whole game. Why would I use it now? What did I say last time? If paint drying would be more entertaining, go and watch that and come back in a bit, I think is what I said. Something along those lines. That wobbles. You've got to make sure you're going to get the height come the end of it. That's my issue. I don't want to use these large ones to lay down, because I feel you're going to lose too much of the height. But, let's try. No, I didn't quite work, did it? Alright, anyone any ideas? Any clues? Any... Well, it's balanced. I don't know how well, but it's there. Problem is now is that angle is so steep. Kind of got to make that angle disappear to a degree, which isn't the easiest thing to do. It'll slide off every time. Don't! Oh, I've knocked it off. Worked wonders. We adamant the snowman one is second. Oh, I love that we're calling it snowman one as well, to be fair. Try to use the stone that says use YouTube before karma hits you. Over 200 hours, I'm not going to use YouTube now. I can't. I will be here for hours if need be. I won't, to be fair. I'll come we'll come back. We just won't get anything else done. This is what you watch YouTube for, though, isn't it? Someone just trying to stack stones. Is that how it works? Right, come on, we can do this. It's not that difficult. It is easy. It is just a case of stacking tiny stones in with a lovely view. A lot. Karma definitely hates me, I know that. I've got that impression. But I say, any suggestions, feel free. I'm quite happy to listen. I go to put it down, it just falls straight away. Hordes are easier than this, I know. Is this not entertaining? That's what YouTube's all about, the entertainment. And to be fair, I know you say use YouTube, look at what to do on there. The downside to that is no matter what it shows you, order of stones, you've still got to get the right angles. Because the Cairn Stones are very heavy-handed, just knowing the order doesn't always work. You need to still put them in the right place, in the right angle, because there is so much movement when you place them down. Don't be silly. You stacked in a weird way and got lucky. Okay, that's not going to help us at this point. Yeah, we might, I don't know. I think we've been quite lucky with some of these. They've just worked out really well. Somehow. There's no way that's going to stay on there, is there? Gravity tells me rocks don't bend like that. The gravity is correct. I feel the snowman needs to be close to the bottom. My issue with it is the angle it then gives you is just immense, which causes issues. Whereas the others don't give you that if I can get the bottom one to stick the way I want it to. So I wonder if the snowman one needs to be last. Which also seems very alien to have the biggest one last. Or near last. Really? It fell over. But it's all about your base. It's all about the base. There's a song, I think, that says that, isn't there? Come on, we can do this. This is easy. It's obvious. No. Can't even get the start to stack now. Oh, these do drive you crazy. You think the pizza slicer from don't use it? Okay. I'm just trying to get a decent base. The problem is, these bits you start on are so angled. So although I've now got it, there's still a massive angle. And no matter what I put on there, we'll just carry on that angle. So like that. That's just going to lean. And the minute you start leaning, is the minute you get the problem. Throw it off the cliff. Now that's a good idea, apart from, annoyingly, they come back. Give me 5 minutes, I will tell you, okay? That's saying. So I don't mind if you want to look it up. Go ahead. If you want to try and explain it, go ahead. But don't get annoyed with me when the explaining isn't simple, because I know full well watching a video to then telling someone else how to do it when you're not in physically the same place as them isn't going to be easy. But I'm happy to give it a go. And the sooner we do this, the sooner we can move on. Okay. We have some semblance of balance. What are we thinking? And admittedly, it could just be me being too heavy-handed. Could end up with Lamborghinis, absolutely. If you're not understanding the Lamborghini reference, when we did the Cairn Stones previously, the one we were stuck on for 2 hours, Keller helped us figure it out in the end by telling us a rough order. But the only way he could describe the stones was by shape, and there was ones that had the bonnet shape of a Lamborghini. So that was the ones, that was what we called it, the Lamborghini stone. Oh, I thought I was going to stay then. Honestly thought I was going to stay. I do now get Flex Gaming saying how hard this one was. It all fell. Rest the stones and get the smallest one, turn upside down. Reset the stones. Okay, we'll exit. We'll come out and then we'll head back in. Does it actually reset them? No, it doesn't reset them. The smallest stone, this one, and turn it upside down. Oh, looks no different to the other way up, to be honest. Hold triangle. Oh, reset all, okay. Oh, so there's already one on there, wasn't there? I didn't see that. Good shout. So there was already... Okay, I've got to let go of it. Reset all. There was already one on there, so I'm assuming that's your base point. Okay. I would say, then, we can do this. Let's say optimistically. You're going to shout at me in a second, tell I'm doing this wrong. My guess was this one next, rather than the small ones. Oh, I may have been wrong. That was maybe that's not next. I forgot there was one straight from the start, wasn't there? There's not a brilliant one because it moves a lot. I completely forgot you could reset stones. Okay, we'll reset again, and we'll listen now, gaming. Right, reset again. Get the biggest one and put it in a way where the small on it in the side of the big one. Get the biggest one, which is a snowman, and put it in a way where the small part on it in the side of the big... that line. You're telling me to put it upside down, basically. Because the biggest one's a snowman, yes? Is that you're thinking? You want it to fit alongside that. Oh, actually I may get what you're saying. You're thinking that. So the small stops it from falling. It didn't stop him from falling. Admittedly. But yeah, I get what you're saying. Completely. Do understand. Get it to work is a different story. Doesn't want to know. Just falls the other way. And admittedly, that is probably the angle I'm trying to put it down at, but come on, stand up. It's falling every time. I get your thinking, I do, completely. I just can't get it to sit enough on this part of the rock. Don't turn upside down, turn the big one back. Oh, well, you want the big way? You said about the small, though. You want that to stop it from falling? Doesn't help either. It's on a massive angle. Can't see that working because it's angled so badly. But then what's the point of that one? That's not stopping that falling over. Fell to the right, so put it there. So are we saying the big one is the right way up? The snowman is facing the right way now. And we're using this one to balance it. Is that what we're saying? So if I put that there to help it stop it from falling, is that what we're saying? Yes. Okay. What would we... So I'm assuming this one next? My issue is the angle on the top of that snowman is going to cause us an issue. I'll be glad to get rid of these. I think difficulty level for these changed throughout the game. I'm alright, that's why I get told off for putting the wrong one on there. Did stay, but not nicely. Now put the second... What? Really? Okay, my issue is, like I said, there is an issue with this. That is a massive angle. I don't know how I'm going to cover that angle with this one. Doesn't matter what way I put this on. That angle is going to cause a massive... Well, gravity plays a massive part the minute I try and put that on. That's not going to balance. See? I know what you're saying, but it doesn't work. Because the angle of the snowman one is so severe on top, that is what's causing all the issue. Turn this one upside down. But that's not going to help. The issue isn't this one that I'm holding. The issue is going to be the one below, because the angle is so severe when you're trying to line them. That angle is immense, and there's no way that angle can be compensated for. No matter what you do, there is no way anything can go on top of that angle. That I can realistically see. Unless you get the perfect balance point, which is near enough impossible in this, because Ivor is so heavy-handed. When you're putting the stones down, it would need to be the exact perfect balance point. This is why I said looking at YouTube doesn't always help, because they've done it and they may have just got lucky with how they've put it down, balance point. Doesn't always work to that degree. That's why I wondered whether there should be a small one here. We can get it to actually stay put. It wouldn't help. It would just slide off. No, it's not gonna work. I wondered if it would. There's no way that fits on top. I can't see how the snowman one is on the bottom, because you've got no way of adding something to the top of the snowman one. My thinking would be this one would go bottom. Snowman is going to be the top, surely. I know we're changing to what you've seen and watched. I just can't see another way around it at this point. Let's reset the stones. I'm determined to do it. You're back here as Ian. We're no further. Let's put it that way. Things haven't changed outside. I completely understand what gaming suggested, but there is no way you can compensate for the angle on the top of that stone. I do completely understand what you're trying to suggest, but there is no way you can compensate for that angle. And that's where the problem lies. You ate small with mustard, but small. Any more suggestions? Full. You call them small? Okay. What? Is it meat or is it vegetable? This would be a good guessing game. Yes, it does look like the rest of the stream is going to be Cairn Stones. Should just rename the stream Cairn Stones. Meat. Sausages? Like hot dog sausages? Number one, resell. Okay. That's Noel. Come on then. I'll try your way. Resell. Reset. Mutton. Ah, okay. Mutton. I like mutton. No, we don't eat it enough in this country. Not really. There's a bit of a stigma behind it. It's made of mutton. Okay. Get the snowman stone and have it at a flat angle at the top. Okay. That's where our issue lies. So I can get the flat angle at the top, but it's lining this up enough at the bottom to make it sit. And I know what you're going to say. Use the stone that starts already there to do it. But I couldn't get it to stand. Every time I try and place it, falls. Get the snowman stone to lie on the small stone to achieve the flat angle at the top. Cannot even get it to go on there. I know what we're trying to achieve. I just can't get it to sit. We're trying to achieve that balance point. No matter what I do. Have we done it? We may have done it. Small stone should not be at the position after you resell. Yeah, that small stone starts there when you resell. You think it needs to come near the middle? We've got it to stay, but you think nearer the middle. Okay. I've kind of had it and moved it. I think I know what you're saying. But yeah, when you reset, that starts in that position. You've got this to look forward to, by the way. That's well. Yeah, you've got to achieve that balance between the two. We actually had it. Wonderful. Getting that balance is so difficult. When it's balanced, I don't know how well, but it is there. I'm not guaranteeing how stable that is going to be. What are we saying next? Second smallest, weird shaped one, or second biggest. And I've no idea how well balanced that is going to be. Find out when pushing on, I suppose. Part of me thinks that's last. I think that's going to be next, isn't it? Actually seems fairly stable. Second largest next. Oh, okay. That's actually really stable. We may have just cracked it. I say may. I'm not counting my blessings just yet. I know how horribly wrong this can go very quickly. So this has to stand up, doesn't it, to actually achieve that height? That's my issue. And whether this will stand, I don't know. No! It all fell down. Also to achieve the flat angle at the top. Okay, I kind of get what we're doing. It's just getting it to be stable. And I kind of know what we did wrong at the top. So let's try this again. achieving that. Don't fall. You get why Flex Gaming told us this one is more difficult than a 2-hour one. You can get it to sit. You're doing well. That is 2 of an absurd angle, I believe. The 4th and 5th ones need to get the 4th one to be standing. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I kind of figured I'd done wrong after it fell. We needed it to be standing. I don't think I've done the base the right way. No, that's massive angle, isn't it? I don't think that's going to stay. Could be wrong. I don't think it's going to stay. Try and... No. This one I think is at the wrong point. It's leveling itself off, but then it's leaving this one quite an obscure angle. It's that lean, isn't it? I don't want. That's quite an angle as well, isn't it? Oh! You guys are legends. It won't let me validate. Why will that? There we go. You lot, you are all legends. You are the best. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated. I don't know how long that's taken us to do, but I appreciate all of you massively. When it wouldn't let me validate, I was ready to kick it. Oh, I so want to smash it. I'm not, because it took me too long. Asmuel, thank you very much appreciated. Gaming, thank you as well. Keller, thank you for being annoying as always. We did it. We're going to save it now because I don't want to lose it. So is that the last Cairn Stone? Please tell me it is. I think that took us an hour. I can't remember where we were from the last save, but it's going to be an hour just under to do that Cairn Stone, which is still not our worst. We got a mystery down there.
Have a look, Sunan.
To do. We're looking for a party as well, aren't we? We'll head down to do this mystery. You did. Well, it wasn't an hour, was it not? My last save was an hour from. I haven't saved for an hour, so I don't know how long that took us. Sorry, what do you mean 4 more to go? You telling me there's 4 more Cairn Stones? Please don't say that. I said the early days, doing them to start with was really easy. And there's one in nice flighting. This is flighting, I like flighting. The one in North Norway is really easy. Cairn Stone wise. 4 more Cairn Stones. I can't have 4 more to do. Please tell me you're kidding me. There is no way there's 4 more... So, out of all my mysteries I've got left to do, 4 of them are Cairn Stones in Hamtunscire. I've done every place bar Hamtunscire. And you're telling me there's 4 more Cairn Stones. I seriously hope not. Right, let's do some flighting. Let's cheer ourselves up. Something a bit different, stress-free.
I watched you on your approach. How must it feel not to carry the weight of years?
I am not a child.
I'm
Yet
sure
I
you'll all
see
wind
in
me
you
up.
a child's blissful ignorance of the world's darkest truths. A fool.
You gathered all this from a glance?
In this way, I am wise. Perhaps you will learn better through flighting. I will challenge you.
I probably have done them in order, to be fair. I've done Sussex, I've done Vinland, I've done Asgard, I've done Jotunheim. Yeah, I'm in the last county. This is the last county when game's finished. You had me really worried I had 4 more to do in Hamtunscire in over a minute.
I accept.
I was really
And I will
worried.
place a wager on it.
But I don't know if that's the last one. I assumed there would be a trophy. You know, a PlayStation trophy for doing all the Cairn Stones, and nothing popped. Which does make me think there may be another one. I know there may not be a trophy. I've not checked the trophies, so I don't know if there is or isn't.
Here's
But
my bet.
I kind of thought there would be. Right, flighting, let's concentrate.
Savage, uncouth, and care little for life. Like the rest of your kind, you breed misery and strife. Both your hands bear the blood of 1,000 dead men.
No, 1,000's a pittance is close to 10. Well, perhaps I should have known not to challenge me then.
Well, perhaps they should have known not to challenge me then.
A crude response.
I don't think that was a good
dismayed.
response.
It's a shame you're so calloused by warfare and pain. That you'll joke about death and treat life with disdain. Is it worth it? The killing, the torture, the slaves?
Yes. Yes, I'm ridding the world of cowards, weaklings and knaves. My reward is unpleased with all. It's not mine to judge, only fill up the graves.
Yes, I am ridding the world of cowards, weaklings, and knaves.
It pains my ears. Yes, your
I don't
avarice
think we're
means that
winning this
you'll
first time
just
round.
never see that this war will not grant immortality. You have one life to live, so why throw it away?
To ensure that I'll sit in Valhalla one day.
To ensure that I'll sit in Valhalla one day.
Terrible work. You are likely better at killing than flighting. I will keep your money. Come back when you've learned to speak.
Okay, we need to do that. We obviously, I was picking the wrong options. I went with
on your approach.
truthful
How must
answers.
it feel not to carry the
To be
weight
fair,
of years? So
there isn't a
sad to
trophy
see how
cast, so we
little
may
you've
have done
learned
it.
from your losses.
Lucky 13, thanks for
Will you
stopping by.
flight again?
Thank you very much. There is a trophy to run through 30 breakable objects. We haven't done that either yet.
I will.
We'll do
Another
a stream for the mysteries that I want to go and have a look at, like special things that I haven't seen anyone else talk about, and trophies. We'll try and do a stream to incorporate that in some way. It's kind of my plan. I didn't know there was 30 breakable objects. Is that in one run? How are you looking, 13? How are you getting on?
Uncouth and care little for life. Like the rest of your kind, you breed misery and strife. Both your hands bear the blood of 1,000 dead men.
I'm quite striking. Perhaps I should try it. No, that's... What did I pick? Well, perhaps I should not have had not to challenge me then.
1,000's a pittance. It's closer to 10.
Not the worst. I think that was the medium answer.
It's a shame you're so calloused by warfare and pain. That you'll joke about death and treat life with disdain. Is it worth it? The killing, the torture, the slaves?
So we picked... I'm ridding the world of cowards, weaklings and knaves. My reward is the battle. I'm pleased with it all. I want to say graves. My reward is the battle.
My reward is the battle. I am pleased for it all.
It pains my
No, so that was wrong.
Yes, your avarice
Doesn't mean it's
means
over
that
yet. We've got a
you'll
chance.
just never see that this war will not grant immortality. You have one life to live, so why throw it away?
I thought it was sure to sit in Valhalla. This is my life, my choices, my legend, my law.
This is my life, my choices, my legend, my lore.
Really? Terrible work.
Ah,
You are likely better at killing
messed up. I
than
got the first
fighting.
one right.
I
There's a
will keep
destroy
your
a
money.
trophy to destroy
Come
5 small
back
boats with
when
your big
you've
boat in
learned
5
to
seconds.
speak.
So you'd have to do that in somewhere where there's a lot of small boats around, I would
I
say.
watched you on your approach. How must it feel not to
So,
carry
well,
the
I'll make a
weight
list of all the
years?
trophies when
So
we do the
sad to
stream
see
for
how
trophies.
little you've learned
And
from
we'll
your
try and run through
losses.
them.
Will you flight again?
I've learnt.
I will. Another wager.
One thing I was thinking about the other day, I don't have a camera on the stream, admittedly. We have, I think I've mentioned this previously, someone asked me a question, would I ever show my face on camera? I would. I'm not averse to it. The only reason we currently don't have a camera going is because of my broken back. Because I have to sit in really odd, funny positions. To have a camera at me and the amount I have to move around to stay comfortable, I could be constantly moving the laptop camera, because I can use the laptop camera to put a picture of me in the stream. And I know people want to see the person's face they're talking to. It adds a more, adds a better way of communicating. I get that, I do 100%, but with a broken back, I have to move around quite a bit to stay comfortable. I'd be constantly moving the laptop. We wouldn't actually do anything. It will happen, but it is just a little way off until my back is to a point of not being broken anymore.
For life. Like the rest of your kind, you breed misery.
Right, can we do this? Come on. We've got it wrong twice. We're going to lose money no matter what now.
Blood of 1,000 dead men.
I think we got this one right. I think that was correct.
It's closer to 10.
Not the worst. I don't think that's the best answer, but we got it right. That will do.
It's a shame you're so calloused by warfare and pain that you'll joke about death and treat life with disdain.
Yeah, I think I've got one Orlog left to do as well. I know there's a trophy for Orlog.
The slaves.
Okay, we've tried 2.
My reward is the battle. I am pleased for it all.
It pains my ears.
Yes,
your avarice means that you'll just never see that this war will not grant immortality.
We can't get this wrong again,
you
surely.
You have one life to live, so why throw it away?
Not Valhalla. Try that one. You're not everything is any other way.
You're naive if you think that there is any other way.
Really?
How have we lost that as well?
You are likely better at killing than flighting.
I've never struggled. Why am I struggling at everything that I've normally found really easy to do? Every time we've tried to do anything today that I've normally found easy, I've struggled. I'm not streaming tonight, no, Keller. I've got a work phone call meeting tonight. 332. Okay, wherever I go.
I will.
I've never had this issue. I'll bet 200 again.
Here's my bet.
It's definitely calmer, isn't it? But yeah, no, I can't stream tonight. I had in my lunch break I found out. But we'll be back tomorrow morning.
Your kind, you breed misery and strife. Both your hands bear the
You reckon 332? I think I've tried every answer now. Actually, I did this one. I didn't think they said that was very good.
1,000's a pittance. It's closer to 10.
Not the worst. It's a shame you're so callous.
They don't mix these up, so you can just try different combinations. Normally, I can do this first time, second time it works. This is our 4th go.
The killing, the torture, the slaves.
You're saying it's not mine to judge, only Philip to go. So I did that one, and I'm sure they didn't like it.
It is not mine to judge, only fill up the graves.
That was fine. Yes,
they responded to that. You reckon 2 for this one?
That this war will not grant immortality. You have one life to live, so why throw it away?
I tried that one. He said no, but it could be the previous 2.
You're naive if you think that there is any other way.
Shaking the head.
Really?
No, we lost it again.
I've heard more than my fill of your cruelty. Take your winnings.
Oh, they gave it to me.
May spending them bring you fleeting joy.
There we go, thank you very much. So, charisma level 6. That's the max charisma level. All the flighting is now finished. Every flighting mystery is done. I lost a lot of silver. I think I'm down 4. I don't think I'm down 600 probably, to be fair. Yeah, I think I'm down 600 silver after that. That wasn't good. The worst I've ever done at flighting, and it had to be the last one. We've got 4,000. I've yet to sell a single thing in game. I'm not worried about silver at this point. Asmuel, thank you very much for your help. I don't understand how I struggled so much, but we did. But we've done it. Right, next. Nice little save, as always. Still got time on our side, we're okay. Obviously, main mission still to do. What I'm thinking, right, we know we have to head south of Henge Farm to go to the Order. This is the second clue for the oil. Investigate the festival near Henge Farm in the hills south of Stonehenge. Investigate the festival near Henge Farm. There's a festival near Henge Farm. Well, Henge Farm is here. This festival, I'd say, is where this drinking thing is. Let's head there. That will give us the clue we need, or the second clue at least. And that way we're on our way to killing the oil. And then it's one more person to do. You like some, by the way. What do you mean you like? I don't understand what you mean you like some, by the way. But yeah, I lost a bit, but it's okay. Like I said, I've not sold a single trinket the whole game. I've not sold anything, in fact, so I'm really surprised by. The woman Soma. Soma's quite cool. Don't have an issue with Soma. Right, there's a festival. Let's see if we can find out this clue. Investigate this festival, it said. Please tell me I don't need to do a drinking competition. There's something under here. We need to blow that up. Don't think they're going to be happy with us for doing that. We got a red mask. Kind of scared everyone off, haven't we? I don't want to have to do the drinking champion. There's something here, hang on. We got it. Okay, we have now got the next clue to the Order. That's what we're after. This is what we wanted. So, search the pig farm, Reddingham Abbey. Reddingham Abbey. There's a pig farm at Reddingham Abbey. Where's Reddingham Abbey? That's that I can't pronounce that one. I'm assuming that's the Abbey. We've got to search the pig farm there. So I kind of think we should head there and raid. Because then we'll find out where the oil is. And then we know we've done the Order bar for the last one, which is the Father. Thank you for all the likes, by the way, everyone. It's very much appreciated. We're nearly, well, we're not far off the numbers we had this morning in terms of total playbacks. I think on my screen it showed me it got to 49 playbacks this morning, which is the highest we've had. And I think most viewers at one time was 5 or 6, which I really appreciate. I never liked. Someone obviously just realised they hadn't liked it. Thank you. It is appreciated. The likes and the comments all help towards people seeing the stream and joining in. I don't expect any of it, but I do appreciate it when it does happen. Okay, I'm thinking we ride to the raid. There's loads we should really be doing and clearing and that kind of stuff, but at this point. But my thinking is... don't want that one, don't want that one. I know we've got a viewpoint here, we've got all this stuff. I'd want to do the main mission as well, but I want to find this last member of the Order, so I think we should head there. There is also Stonehenge, just over there. I know what is below Stonehenge. Stonehenge is, I believe, and tell me if I'm wrong, Keller, in gaming, as you have finished it. I believe Stonehenge is where the sword is. I can't remember what it's called. What am I trying to say? Excalibur. Oh, Lynx. Oh, come on, I've already had to beat legendary animals yourself. I really don't want to have to beat you as well. Oh, I've missed it. Did I kill it? I don't think I did. I'm kicking it off the horse. Alright, it will knock me off the horse now. You really reckon I should do the main missions? Well, even to fight, but I want the clues to the oil, don't I? Why would you suggest the main missions over clearing everything? Just out of curiosity, gaming. Keller, sorry. I can't, I believe I'm one tablet short for Excalibur. How many tablets did I need for Excalibur? Because I'm pretty sure I'm one short. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 9 from what I can tell. Oh, the main missions. No, I understand that, but I want to clear the order. We will go and do the main missions. I just want to get all the clues for the oil, take out the oil if I can, and then we'll crack on the main missions and we'll clear the rest of Hamtunscire afterwards. But I don't want to do Hamtunscire before I've taken out the member of the order, because I think that last member of the oil needs doing first. I could be wrong. One tablet here, get it now. What do you mean one tablet's here? Where?
Show me.
There's no tablets here, I can see. But how many did I just count? I think I'm on my 1 short or 2 short, I believe. Another reindeer. Loads of them now. All game we wait for reindeer and now they're everywhere. And to remember, Hamtunscire, for anyone missing reindeer, Hamtunscire, they're everywhere. And I can't shoot straight. I remember that when people ask for advice. Something's seen me. The wildcat, it is indeed. Lynx, wildcat, same thing. It'll knock us off the horse, and I'll take it down. Excalibur here, tablet here, get now. 1 tablet. Yeah, I know you're saying get here, get it now, but where? I get what you're saying, I do, honestly. But it's where in Hamtunscire is it? I haven't seen where it is yet, so until we find it, until we find that last tablet, or if there's only 1 more needed, there's no point. I do completely understand what you're trying to tell me. But I don't know where that last tablet is. I think it's 1 more tablet I need, or maybe 2. I can't remember. Must be 1. We've done everything else, it must be 1 tablet. Left side. Okay, let's go and do the raid. Let's do one thing at a time. We'll clear the oil, and then we can look for the tablet. We don't need Excalibur now anyway. Don't plan on using it.
Stretch your wings, Sunan.
I think the reindeer are swimming. But I do understand what you're telling me. I'm just holding off for the minute. Tablet is in the tomb, yes. But at the minute, I want to complete the oil first. I think that's the important one. And then we'll look at the tablet for Excalibur. But like I said, I'm not a fan of the icy weapons. I think they're all shiny and we're not gods currently. But I do get what you're saying.
If they see me, this will get
I know
messy.
it's a distrust. We are going to go in. We're going to raid this abbey. We've got to look in the pig pen. Just going to take out the gun. Sabotage, thank you very much. I didn't want to set a trap on him. I was going to sabotage this, but there we go. Thank you. Pig pen is there. We actually got the pig pen. There's any guards around? Oh, okay. This whole abbey, we need to actually take this down. No? No one noticed. Pig pen is here. Might even get the pig pen near the walls of Winchester. Okay. We'll go there after. Let me just look in the pigsty for this clue. There's something here, it said. It's going to be underground. In this well. By any chance? I love jumping down there. Mini well. Ah, there. Cool. Last clue we've now got. Oil, we know who they are and where they are. That's all we wanted. So if we go to the order, we can now highlight them up. Hamlet of Fernham in Hamtunscire. There we go. So we've marked them up on the map. I know exactly where that is. That is all. That is down here. So we can clear this shortly. And then all the members of the order are done. Which was what I wanted. That kind of puts me in where I wanted to be. Okay. We now need to call in our crew to raid. This will be 4 of the wealth cleared in one shot, because obviously a raid clears the wealth. I've just got to survive till my crew turn up and miss it. Yeah, Goliath's no... this one has got a weak spot in his knee. They normally have a weak spot on their leg, and they recently haven't. Right, last now. Still waiting for my guys to turn up. Oh, they're here. One of them's here. Can we get in here? Is there anything in here? By the looks of it. Food. Dumb. Okay. We want to get into here. It's a barred door. So actually I can't just get him.
You're finished. Stick with me.
I could actually give all the icy weapons. I could give them to my crewmates, couldn't I? I could actually have my crewmates wielding Excalibur. How weird would that be? I got bombs coming at me. I was about to open this door. Where are they coming from? Let's try again. But yeah, I could actually have... How bad would you recruit a Joms Viking that had Excalibur as its weapon? Because yeah, I'm not a fan of actually using the icy weapons. I know that might sound really odd. For me, I don't know. I just don't see the need to. I might change my mind once I got them in hand. Ah.
I really think.
Come on, all I was trying to do was open the chest. Now you have to die. I know we've glitched massively in that corner. Right, let's open the chest. Come on. That's what we wanted to do. One is cleared of more materials. Anything else in here? I don't think so. A little bit of wealth. A bit of loot. A bit of silver. Right, where are we heading? There is another one down here. Don't tell me it's in this house in here, is it? It is indeed. Of course it's open.
Give me a hand!
I've done, hello Flex Games, welcome back. I have done everything bar Hamtunscire, which is where we are now. Everything else is done. There is no stone left unturned. We finally did the Cairn Stone in Hamtunscire that you warned us about. It took a bit of help from gaming and Asmuel, but we had managed to do it. Took us a little while, but we managed it. But yeah, we have cleared the map as we've gone all the way through the game. So Hamtunscire is the last thing to do in terms of anything. I don't think the Lord is really going to help you at this point. Whoa, that's a big arrow, wasn't it? I think someone's going to attack me from behind in a sec. Yeah, I knew they were. My guy's taken over firing it. How cool is that? Right. We need to go up here, don't we, really? Because I think the wealth we need is in here. But have you finished this Flex Gaming? Have you completely finished the game? And have you cleared everything, or did you just concentrate on story? Because obviously everyone plays it differently. Like my mission from start to finish was to play it 100%. You know, leave no stone unturned. And we've achieved it, or we nearly achieved it once we finished. And I think, and we've found mysteries along the way that no one else has found. Like Santa's sleigh. It's Nottinghamshire. If you haven't seen the video, it's only a small short video. It's part of a live stream, and yeah, we found Santa's sleigh. Looked like it'd been robbed. Complete with dead reindeer, pulling it. And we wouldn't have found that if we weren't exploring and trying to clear everything 100%. So it's little things we've managed to find that no one else seems to have, just through full-on exploration. But everyone plays to their own way. Everyone's got a different way of playing. So there's no right or wrong way. You know, the story is important. You don't have to clear everything if that's not your style. And I'm not normally a completionist, it's true. But I don't know, something about this game made me want to do it. And if anything, I'm proud that we've achieved it. Or nearly achieved it, I say it. You know, it did include a 2.5 hour... invading tribes. Yeah, it includes the 2 hours we spent to clear Shropshire, because we were missing one mystery. So 2.5 hours of trying to find where this one mystery was. Them kind of things do get a little bit annoying, but we did it.
Give me a hand with this.
No worries, Asmuel. Thank you for your help earlier with the Cairn Stones, and we'll see you next time. Have a nice sleep and have a nice day at work tomorrow. Thanks, Gamer. Thanks, Flex Games. Yeah, you left some regions, did them after, and you gave yourself an end game kind of thing to do. Gaming. You're currently doing Hamtunscire yourself. Oh, okay. You love Orlog now. Okay. I told you would. This takes practice. Raid complete. We have finished the raid. That was easy. By the way, it's a trophy where you need to make Eivor fly. Yes, there is. You need to be grabbed by the Goliaths, don't you? And the thing is a certain distance to fly. Are they still fighting? Come on. Abby has fallen. All your friends have gone. We just flew a long way there. I don't know how far you've got to fly, to be fair, but yeah, there is a trophy to fly to have been shut a certain distance. Okay, is there anything else we've missed here whilst clearing it? There's mini wealth there. We found an artifact over there. Why is that telling me there's an underground tunnel? Where's the underground tunnel lead? It's a new one. My boat is there. It's quite a big abbey, but there doesn't seem to be lots to clear. There's an underground tunnel though in the abbey. Where is that going to go? But I think we've got all the wealth. There's a special spot in Leathershire. Really? Okay. Right, mini wealth over here. I'm keeping a close eye on time. Obviously this was an unplanned afternoon live stream because everyone this morning requested it to see how much more we can get done. And that's not a bad thing, but I have to be wary of time in terms of other half finishing work and me having to sort out a few things before she's home. So I am conscious of time. We're okay for a little bit longer. Right, we need to get into this house. Someone is spotting me. I think the door is barred. You've got no chance. Oh, let me kill him. Alright, well they're fighting amongst themselves. Door is barred, so we're going to find a way in. Not up there. That will do. This is just the mini well. I'm wondering what the underground passage here is. And where it's going to lead us, to be honest. I didn't know there was an underground passage here. Okay, we're heading to... You guys were done, you can head back to the boat. They don't seem to want to leave, do they? Okay, there is an underground passage where we're heading. Just because I don't know where it goes to. Oh, well, let me jump over, is it? More arrows, no, full. Yeah, I didn't know there was a special spot in Leathershire for the throwing one. I just thought any of them would just throw you, to be fair. Is this underground passage going to be where we actually got the clue from? It is, isn't it? Yeah. So it's not an underground tunnel like it kind of tells you, because we've been there and done it. Okay. So, I've put the Raven in the area. It actually did mark us up something. We obviously want to take out the oil. We've got all this to do. There's an outpost here, which I want to leave, because I don't know if that's going to be story related. There's a mystery here now. Oh, that's a different one. We've got a mystery there. There's a wealth over here. This will be the tomb you was both on about, I'm guessing. Viewpoint, and then we need to go to Fernhammer, take on the oil. Once we've beaten the oil and taken the oil out, I'm happy to carry on story missions. I just feel we need to have taken out everyone in the order bar the last one before. I am also, like I say, very conscious of time at this point. And as we put the Raven in the air, I noticed, it's not going to show up now, is it? There was an artefact, yeah, over there, which I think is Stonehenge, to be fair. No, that's Stonehenge, so to the right of Stonehenge is an artefact. So we need to be remember that it's there. My thinking is, we ride mystery here, viewpoint around here somewhere, and then Fernhammer, and then that may be it until tomorrow morning. And then tomorrow morning, we'll just start with the main missions before clearing the rest of Hamtunscire. Kind of my thinking. Time-wise, we should have enough, I think, to do what I think we can get done now. So think quite a few times then, didn't I? I know both of you want me to do tablets and stuff, and get Excalibur. It may be something we have to leave till tomorrow. I've got a feeling though this is going to be... Could be wrong. This isn't a tablet actually. I don't think. I don't know. Could be. It's my boat leaving. No, I don't think it's a tablet, it's a house. So what is mystery was going to be then? But I'm thinking mystery, viewpoint, fern hammer. Take out the wheel. There is a mystery there too. Don't know what else is there. 10, 20 minutes maybe. And then I'm gonna have to probably call an end for today.
Play it again, Saxon. The Lord made me, and the Lord made...
You there, Dane! Come join your fellows. Music is my gift to you all.
Okay.
Here's a merry gathering. A Saxon playing for Norsemen.
What joy a man gives is given back threefold. So my love used to say, dear Chiro. I sing now for her.
Used to.
Used to. But now is no time for sadness. Join our revels. I was about to open a cask for my new friends. Come one, come all. Nothing heals the heart of woe like a mug of ale.
You look like the sort who laps at their brew like a kitten.
Wrong. Thor himself pales when he sees me take up my drinking horn.
Ha! Come and prove it then. Saxon, give us a song. Show me how the Raven clan drink.
You'll be
Wanna
under
have
the
to
table
drink,
before
aren't
I
I?
have even warmed up.
Oh,
I don't want to drink. I want to do the
we'll see
mystery.
about this.
It's about singing. Oh, I've just messed up. I wanted to sing, so the mystery was done. Oh, we can exit. I can exit. Oh, we'll do it. We're here. I hate these challenges.
Not catching me, Ruler.
How we lose that quickly? Poisoned ale.
Poisoned ale.
Oh, feels like Jormungandr is turning in my stomach.
Yeah, he was poisoned.
This new ale is strong.
100 lives I
blind.
promised my love as she lay dying.
There we go.
A Danish arrow in her breast. 100 lives for hers. But there is one who has not been laid low. Let me see to that.
Go for it.
I'll grant you the law.
Do you think you're strong enough? So he promised his dying loved one, I don't know, girlfriend, wife, he would kill 100 Danes
Sickened I'm more than your equal.
while she lay dying. I can't dodge. Can now.
You will die as my hero.
He lured his prey with music. And like a spider. Grief sick or no, the world is better without him in it.
Definitely better without him in it, since he was poisoning everyone. We have got a letter about it as well. So actually someone used, the ale keeper has paid a good sum to disappear for a little while. I will read the letter from the bard as well. That's always quite interesting. Obviously something happened to his loved one. Well, don't take a lot of the trophies and stuff. The letter from the bard will be so much stuff, haven't I, that I've not done anything with. There we go, quest item. My dearest Chiro, I have read Coleman, Bede, Chimwolf, and all the relevant bards, even Brisk the Elder, that pedant. My mother taught me well in the bandit camps of the open world, your name is nothing, and then the Danes come and saved us all from oppression. Facts and good claims. I miss you, Chiro. You left me then. I'll weep on my loot and play relay next to the Boar's Taverna. So adds more to the story. Right, viewpoint is where we're heading next. You should really use Excalibur. I know, I don't know. Just something about the weapons. I don't know. We might. I'd like to say I'm not saying no. I don't know. I may just give it to my Joms Viking, and you lot can recruit him, and then you could use your Excalibur, and you would have a Joms Viking wielding an Excalibur as well. I've just never been a fan. It's like the icy bow. We will go and get it once we have Excalibur. We'll do it the proper way. But I have no interest in using it. I've seen the stats, and I don't think it's anything compared to what I use. I don't. Oh, that lagged a bit. I was worried it was going to crash. I shouldn't really jinx it, should I? But on top of that, I think it's the shininess. It's the lights on the weapons. I don't know what you call them, but the way they glow, I think annoys me. Because you know it's ungodly. It's not. It's ungodly. Is the wrong word. It's not real world, is it? It then becomes make believe more, I suppose. I don't know. But then you've got, what intrigues me is you've got these icy weapons. Yet they're end game stuff. I know some people have tried to get stuff before the end game, and I get their reasons. They want to use it throughout the game. But like Odin's Spear, that is a true end game. You have to go Sigurd to that point to be able to get it. My question is, what's going to stop you using them in Ireland and Francia? Because surely that's going to make them areas too easy. Unless they do something similar to what they did with Vinland, and you actually can't take your weapons with you. That is something I've been thinking about. Just because it seems a little bit like they're going to make the game a little bit too easy to allow icy weapons in the DLC. I know it's going to make a lot of people annoyed if they do it. Because obviously you've then lost... You've gained these weapons that are end-game weapons. And you can't use them. I could be completely wrong. This is only in my head. It's just the way I'm thinking. But yeah, I just don't understand how they're not going to make the DLCs and River Raids too easy with these icy weapons. So I do wonder how they're going to stop that becoming an issue. What would be easier? Using Excalibur. But then it becomes too easy, and I still want to be challenged. I don't want it to be too easy. And that's what I mean with the icy weapons and the DLCs. You would just get the DLC's best weapons to begin. Yeah, no, I know there will be people do that, but like Odin's Spear. So you couldn't get that early in game, could you? There was no way of rushing just to get Odin's Spear, because you had to go there in game with Sigurd. So there was no way of rushing that. And I liked that. Yes, you could rush to get Thor's Hammer. But I like the fact you can't just rush some things. I think some things are best left till last. There we go. The last normal member of the Order, bar the Father. This was what my aim was. I wanted this done before we do the main missions. And I think we've just hit 4 o'clock, so that's 3 hours for the second stream. 7 hours streaming today as well.
I love them more than anything.
And the families who fell by the Order's command? Would they not?
You can. A friend got it when he was in Norway. No, people are saying that you can't. You have to be taken there by Sigurd. People have been there, unless they patched it. Because they may have patched it. Because someone showed a picture, and they actually couldn't get into that cave properly without Sigurd. You have to have been there once for Sigurd first. So I may have patched it to stop people going there too early. That's it. Done. I'm just going to leave because I don't know if it's not enemy territory by the looks of that. So we've got every medallion now for the Order of the Ancients. Yeah, I think some people could early days, but then I think they may have patched it. That's it. Order is now done. Bar the Father. We have finished the Order, which was this was the kind of aim to get done. And then what we can do, so what my plan is, tomorrow morning, we will be back live tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock, as long as we don't get a massive downfall of snow and my other half's off work again. It's our last morning stream of the week because tomorrow's Thursday, and we can't stream on a Friday because my other half is here. So we will not. So tomorrow's mornings is the last live stream of the morning for at least a week because of half term next week. We will still have evening streams. I don't know where we're going to be in game, so let's have a look. We've got Hamtunscire to finish. We'll have a 4-hour stream tomorrow morning. We may even do an afternoon stream, depending on how much we get done. If we finish the game tomorrow morning, we may not have an afternoon stream. We may just have an evening stream of trophy hunting, and then Friday evening we may do an evening stream of, say, because I think they should be smaller, more discreet, not discreet, but more intimate streams of mysteries. There's a few things I want to look at that I think are going to be interesting that I haven't seen other people look at. But it is dependent on tomorrow. So tomorrow morning, annoyingly I can't stream tonight, which is a little bit frustrating. But I can't do anything about it at this point. So, going forward, my voice is going. So we're going forward after today. So tomorrow, so no stream tonight, annoyingly. Tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock, streaming, 4 hours at least. I may, if we're that close to finishing the game, I may even skip lunch and just plough through and just finish it. It depends how much we get done tomorrow morning. We know where quite a bit already is. Like, we've discovered quite a lot of things. There is still there is lots of wealth still to clear. It amazes me. The last arc has so much wealth. And even after we finish this arc, I know it's not completely the end, because you've got the father to find and take out. So there is something different there. So tomorrow morning we'll come back. We will probably... I'm trying to work out which way to do this. I'm leaving that because I think that might be something more story locked. We'll come back. We'll do the mystery, the wealth here, Orlog. Because I think that's the last Orlog player. Mystery here. Means we haven't really explored south, but we'll head across. We'll raid here, head north, story, and see where we end up. That's kind of my thinking. And then we'll hopefully grab Excalibur, and we may have to go back to Norway and grab the hammer if we get to that point, which we hopefully should. That's kind of my plan. If that makes sense to everyone. Hopefully it does. We can have mastery points whenever we want. So we'll nice little saves. So yeah, today's been brilliant, guys. It's been really good fun. We're so close to endgame. We spent today a total of 7 hours just over streaming. All things Assassin's Creed. It's been a really good day of streaming. We probably hit the biggest number of viewers this morning I've ever had on a live stream. We've done really well again this afternoon. For an hour less live stream, we've hit a good decent number of people popping in. From what I can tell from my playbacks that it's telling me, we've really hit good numbers. And we've had a lot of likes, a lot of comments, people have jumped in, jumped out. It's been really good fun, guys. I really appreciate all of you. Thanks, gaming. I massively appreciate it. It's been fun, and like I said earlier, you know, you guys have kept me sane while I've been injured. So we'll do more. We are doing more. We've got to be fair, not being able to stream during the day next week because of half term will do me some favours. One, it will give me a chance to rest a bit, come up with some new ideas. Also, it will give me the chance to think about what we're doing next, depending on River Raids. If River Raids come out next week, I am going to kick myself. I may have to... if I could send my other half out of the house for the day, I would happily. But I don't think it's going to happen. Because she's not allowed out, it's lockdown. Which is frustrating, considering if River Raids drop next week, I will not be pleased. Next week after, happily. We can knock it out all week long. Next week during half term, I do not want River Raids to drop. But we still don't know anything, and I think they're going to give at least a week's notice. So I don't think we're going to be... It's going to be yet. I think end of February. But anyway, I just every time I get to this point, I just start chatting and I just don't stop. So we will stop, because I'm just going to yabber away. Thank you all very much. Massively appreciated. Thanks for all the likes, the new subscribers, the comments, the new viewers. And we will see you again tomorrow morning for a really long live stream to hopefully finish off Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which will be our 64th live stream, and we're still under 200 hours. So it's been amazing. Thank you all very much, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.